Hello, welcome to YogVoyage. A while has passed. I last time was just about to head to the New Year celebration, the conscious festival called One Tribe. I showed you around the ashram then, so I haven't spoken some random stuff in a while. Yeah, so the festival was awesome. I've been here just focusing on the yoga for some 3 weeks and had like a quiet vacation time for almost a week. Just taking it easy, learning the rest. I managed to managed to learn a lot about that actually, and had some really nice moments where I just was there. I was like sitting in a chair or like this comfy chair under a tree in shade, listening to the leaves and just being there and resting, and it felt nice. And it hasn't been. I haven't had that like in a long time. So it's been really nice to rediscover something essential like that. That you don't need to be constantly doing all kind of stuff. Sometimes it's good just to be there, relax, be floppy. So that's a really nice thing. And then after like resting many days, we went to the festival, and there we had some more action, some dancing, lots of social stuff, like all kind of good things, listening to music, doing some breath work and yoga, tantra. So that was really nice, and I in a way I managed to feel the difference that the yoga has made best in there. Like for example, we did some breath works, like some deep breathing exercise, and I've tried it in Finland some years ago, and I remember there was like a lot of friction in the breathing itself. It was still a good experience, but there was the friction, and it was like it had this a bit of a tension to it, and I couldn't let go as much. But here it was completely different. Like the chest was just moving so lightly, easily, and had a good volume to it, and it just felt amazing, really amazing. I think I'll keep on doing that kind of breath work once in a while. It just felt like in a way I dropped to a deeper level, and felt like some deep tensions in the body were melting away, and I managed to relax in a different kind of way. It was very blissful as well, and afterwards I was in this like real sort of calm and stable, focused state, relaxed, and it seemed like nothing could bother me, and had a really nice time. So yeah, that was good. And then there was the dance, which I guess I liked even more. I've always liked dancing, enjoyed it a lot. Here I think what was new about it was sort of well for one, the energy, you could say, I was feeling doing it. It just felt like my whole body was like really alive and full of sensation, and it was just awesome, just on itself, like letting the body live to the rhythm, and just like you move in your day-to-day life maybe a little bit in like simple mechanical way, and then like for everything to come alive and move sort of by itself. It's just a beautiful thing, especially with all the sensations I was having. So the sensitivity of the body was one thing that has developed a lot, and then another was the imagination. So I felt that like I had this like embodied imagination, that I had a like tactile imagination with some visual stuff, and that's somehow it just touched me like really deep. Like quite in the beginning, I was sort of I just had this image in my mind that I dance and like some light is rising up through me and just going to all the surroundings. And it might not sound very special when I just describe it like that, but it like felt really intense. It felt in the body, and it sort of made my body move on its own just by that like image. And I felt very connected to the dancing floor and to the people in there. I felt it was easy to smile, and that was like an awesome thing. And in general, actually, also like the imagination for sort of working with the body. Like in day-to-day life, I just sort of have this very like mechanistic movement. Okay, I lift this pen, I do this, and like that kind of touch to the body, of using it in ways that I'm used to. And now, like especially well with the yoga, like all the time I've been doing it now for some half a year. I've developed more of a imagination connection to the body. So like I'm using more and more these images when I'm creating like good quality motions, for example in dance or in yoga. Instead of just thinking about these specific places and how to move them and like that, to use sort of some imagination image which in a way inspires or describes the motion or the result, and the body will just listen to that. So instead of going a bit like this through the words or like orders in a way, to go just with an image and let the body find its way to express the image. So I had that in the dance a lot, like I was dancing and these different imaginations came to me and the body just moved by them, and yeah, it felt great. That's basically it. I had an amazing time at the festival. And yeah, we are already quite far into January, my second month here. We already passed the first week, so this is the one-day vacation we are having. And like in the festival, it was nice to see changes in yoga in this first week because of the rest. Like we had a long break for resting. I think it was like 10 days. Yeah, 10 days from 21st to the 1st. 21st we still had yoga. But since we had been working on the yoga for 3 weeks, doing so much of it, the body gets a lot of fatigue, and in the way the mind gets fatigue as well, because it's learning to use the body in new ways. So just having that rest and taking the time to rest, actually, also having some nice time in the festival. The yoga practice, it started feeling like really nice, and it was different, like from the time I was tired. Like again there was more sensations, more like inspiration, more emotions in the practice again, like this kindness and happiness and all kinds of emotions, which I think is an important part of the practice, to cultivate joy and a loving feeling towards yourself, attitude. Yeah. So the practice has been feeling different, and it has advanced a lot as well. We're not supposed to like pay too much attention to like physical goals or something like that, but anyway, it has been nice to notice that I can bend my forehead to the knee, and I can put the foot behind the neck and that kind of things. It's nice to see that the body progresses in measurable ways, even as we are not going for that. We are just trying to relax there, sense the body, and let the body find its own way. To have a sort of gentle and living relation with the body, and it has been like working really well. It's an important part of this practice, like to learn a culture that's not like, so you're not treating my own body like an object, or like pushing it, or having this sort of attitude towards it that I must push it through exercise or something so that it will feel well and the health will be good and stuff like that. So yeah, the first week it has been really good. The break was really nice. It actually taught me a lot. It wasn't that easy just to take it easy and sort of listen to the body and not go around everywhere. And it has paid off. And the beginning of this second month, the practice has been going forward. I felt very good about it. Maybe the body is stronger, and I also have like a gentler, softer touch to it, but it hasn't been getting as tired as before. Still, I've been sleeping like a lot of the time off, like we're doing a lot of yoga, but we have like breaks between, and a lot of the time I'm just going there resting, lying on my back or something like that. So I've been resting a lot, but I felt energetic for the yoga, and also felt energetic at times, like on the breaks. So I feel I'm like building to become more energetic in a way, which is nice. I like that. Yeah, it's been quite a long time since I last talked with more time, and it seems to be stretching and going, but I'll cut it here for now and try to update relatively soon again with some new stuff. Yeah, that's all for today. I hope you're all well, happy, relaxed, healthy. Yeah, that's that. Bye.